This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Ready? Black 22. Hey, watch the slant.
Jameis now on first down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set, ready? 50, plant.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Hey, wahoo! Hey, we got Mike Fitz. Snap.
Here's Stick on first and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they want.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jameis to throw it. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 28. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Winston. Flush to his right. That one is caught by Hunt. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Winston. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
It's going to be a long day, offense. Hey, Zoo. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. All day, every day, any day. Look at me, zipper. 50.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set it. Go.
They'll throw on 2nd down as Stick. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Man out. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. 58. Yep. 58 to Mike. Now watch one. And 58 is a Mike. Go 58.
1st down, here's White. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Ready. Hey, check. Mike 50. Hey, tight.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stick. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. Swallow. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike.
1st and 10, Stick. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Hey, watch it. You draw corkers. Hey, Haywood. Hustle. Big grip.
Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 3. Let's go.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
The ball carrier. Breland speeds on the tackle.
All day, baby.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ravens 3, Patriots nothing.
Ready, break.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, Foxtrot. 50, Mark 50. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. General West. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey. Here comes the me, it's me. Check 99. On the ball. Hit it.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Switch. Recon, 132 fighter. Yo, 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 go, go.
They'll run for it. This is White. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, switch gears. Slam. 80 weapon. Five. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Snap.
On 2nd and 10, it's Stick. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Davante Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working out of the gun, Winston. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Winston. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. On 1st down, Hunt. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On third down, Winston. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Winston. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mike Evans, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it here. This is James White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. 10 over.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Hey, high 7. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the flood, watch the flood, watch the flood. 5.
Stick from the gun.
Watch quick, watch quick.
His man, that's Harry. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. Come on. Target, 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 target. Hey, Charlie. 58's the mic. 158's the mic. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Pull it together. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Chance. Go. Shoot.
Stick looks to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Hey, Mike's 50. Watch the screen. Watch safety creeping. He's gripping.
Stick looks to throw it again. He lets this one fly toward the back, and that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Adams with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis? Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Now McManus for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
On 2nd and 7, Winston. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready? Flag! Check. Mike 55! Watch the out! Check three.
Final play of the half here, Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got it. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Patrick Owasor able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Go. I need one over here. I need one over here. Mike 50, Mike. Go. Here we go. Here we go.
On second down now, it's White. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Okay, ready? 58. 58 for Mike. Oh, you got D?
Here's Stick, 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game. It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Greystone, travel.
Hey! Oh, here we go. Oh.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
65, 65, 65.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
6'6", pull it high.
There's a party now. Wide, get wide.
Get it.
A shotgun throw for Stick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Here I come. Check out.
Now a carry for White. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Hey.
It's our time. It's our time. 58 to Mike, 58.
Ready?
Off play action, it's Stick. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit, now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible, because right now he is wrecking things for them.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Here's Winston. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. A first down throw for Winston.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I'm on. SOS. Green, triple C. Check 26, check 26. Check.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got Evans. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Jameis now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Henry. You must be Junior. Hatchet. He's checking.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jameis again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
well.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Squeeze. 36. Tight go. Rock it. Yo, go. Ringo. Fire.
Opting to run again here with White. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Smooth. 58's the money. 58's the money. It's coming this way.
On 3rd down, it's Stick. It's caught. Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, White. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check three. Hey, Alpha. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the run. Let's go.
Now Stick. Flushed out right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. 10-2 stop. Rip right. Shoot. Topper. Check 25, check 25. Check 24, check. Hit it.
Here's White. And some room to run now. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Stick looking to throw on first and 10. Going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Get it.
On second and 10, it's Stick. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Back. No. Off. Yes. Let's go. Check 24. Snap.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, and he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Working out of the gun, Winston. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Jameis to throw it. He's going to let it. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Now here's Winston as his guys will line up and go for the 2-point conversion. Again, it's Winston. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
64, weak.
They'll start the drive with a give to Wayne. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
3 down. Check 43.
5.
On the toss, here's White. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ready? 8, read.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Hey, wahoo!
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, D. 58's the money.
You're out.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Hey, check.
There.
Here's Stick looking to throw. And able to complete it to Moreau. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
He
can't hang.
First and
He's not
10
gonna get me.
at the 48.
Bang.
They'll run on 1st down. It's White, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Check.
Big rip.
Now White. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf.